Hello, I'm Statman Dave. I'm at Wembley. There's a big game this weekend. It's the FA Cup final, but we're going to be looking back at the top 5 moments in this season's Emirates FA Cup. At number 5, of course, we've got Ryan Sessegnon's goal against Cardiff, making him the youngest scorer in this season's competition. At a mere age at 16 years old, 7 months and just 21 days. An absolute superstar in the making. It was not just 1 goal that he grabbed this season, though. He's grabbed 2 goals and an assist, being directly involved in a goal every 74 minutes in the FA Cup, which is pretty incredible considering that he's just 16 years old and he's a left back, almost a little bit Gareth Bale-esque, a left back that likes to attack more than he likes to defend. On to number 4, we've got to give it to Jose Mourinho and his failed attempt to pick up a ball against Wigan. Wigan cleared it out, Mourinho had his time to shine, ball boy extraordinaire. Unfortunately, Mourinho failed on 4 separate occasions. Maybe Mourinho needs to go back to basics in the summer and learn how to pick up a flaming ball. On to number 3, of course, it's got to be Arsene Wenger switching to a 3-man defence and defeating Pep Guardiola's Manchester City in the semi-final. Interestingly enough, Wenger forced Conte to move to a 3-4-3 after hammering him 3-0 in the Premier League. It was all about Oxlade-Chamberlain playing as a right wing-back. Oxlade-Chamberlain was fantastic. He completed more dribbles than any other player on the pitch and, of course, put a fantastic cross in for Monreal to turn home to give Arsenal a vital goal to put the game to extra time. Meaning that Pep Guardiola has failed to win a trophy for the first time in his entire managerial career. Who would have thought at the start of the season, Wenger 1, Pep Guardiola 0? Definitely not me. Which moves us nicely on to number 2, the game of the Emirates FA Cup this year. That's Chelsea versus Tottenham. Pochettino versus Conte. Harry Kane versus Diego Costa. And of course, Dele Alli versus Eden Hazard. The game, though, was turned on his head by a substitute, and that was Eden Hazard. Came off the bench, scored a goal, grabbed an assist. But his impact this season hasn't just been in that one semi-final, it's been in the entire season. In Conte's 3-4-3, Eden Hazard is the playmaker. Arguably doesn't do much defensive work, but going forward he's been their main man. For me, Chelsea are massively favourites for this final, with Eden Hazard, Diego Costa and of course Pedro, a guy we don't really talk about. I think they're going to have the edge over Arsenal. And on to number 1, it's going to be about giant killings, of course it has to be. First up, Lincoln City, who defeated Mick McCarthy's Ipswich Town. They beat the promoted Brighton and of course they finished off Sean Dyche's Burnley. A clash with Arsenal at the Emirates awaited them in the quarter-finals. Unfortunately, they didn't hang on to half-time, with Theo Walcott grabbing a goal in added time in that first half. Maybe if they could have made it to half-time, they would have standed a chance to become the first non-league team ever to make the semi-finals and play on this wonderful pitch. And then there was little Sutton United, the lowest ranked side in the 4th round draw. Leeds United came out the hat, 83 positions ahead of them in the Football League pyramid.
Oh, the non-leaguers going to do it again!
But Arsenal, they seem to be the killjoys of this season's tournament. They beat Lincoln City, they beat Sutton United, and maybe they'll be the guys to stop Conte winning his first double in English football. Get your score predictions in the comments below. Anyway, guys and girls, that's that, unfortunately. Is there anything you think we've missed out? Maybe Darren Bent's impossible goal, Elie El Habsi's clanger versus Manchester United, or the fact that Sutton United manager missed his team's goal against Cheltenham in the 2nd round? Anyway guys, get in the comments below which is your favourite moment and make sure to subscribe to the FA TV for more fun, facts and stats. By of course me, Statman Dave, over and out.